All right, we are going to work on graphing another function today, looking at the degree and the roots and determining whether it passes through or not. So up here for the function, I'm going to look at my powers. I have a first, a second, and a second. So my degree means that it will be a fifth degree, which means I'm going to have something that looks like this. I don't see a leading negative anywhere, so that means I'm going to go in the positive function behavior, which is the regular version. All right, so now we want to look at each root. So I take the factor, all right, and I set it equal to 0, and so that is actually the root, x equals 0. And this is called the multiplicity of, and you take the power, so it's 1. All right, so in our case, because it is an odd power, it's going to pass through. Or we could say crosses. I take the next factor, x plus 2 equals 0. X equals negative 2. It has a multiplicity of 2. And because this time the power is even, it is actually going to bounce off of it. So anytime you have an even power, we bounce. We have x minus 1 equals 0. X equals 1. So again, I'm going to have a multiplicity of, it's an even number, so it's multiplicity of 2, and therefore it will bounce. Okay, so we're going to graph our points. We have x is 0, x is negative 2, and x is 1. So it's kind of squished together. Now, if you look here, because this is x is 0, this is also behaving as the y-intercept right now. Okay, so I don't have to calculate the y-intercept like I did in my last picture. So I know that I'm going to start down here. So I'm going to come up. I'm going to bounce off of it. I'm going to pass through, and then I'm going to bounce off the next one again like that. And I'm hoping that that is exactly what it looks like, so I did pretty good. These points right here are kind of unknown, so even though my pen got heavy there, we don't know those points without kind of guessing off numbers or using a graphing calculator. So don't worry about that. Your main goal is to show me the end behavior and that you understand whether a point is going to bounce or pass through depending on the multiplicity of the root. Best of luck.